Hinterkaifeck, the farm where a killer lived with the dead for 4 days. Listen, let me tell you a story, a true one, the kind that'll keep you up at night, the kind that'll make you scared to go to the bathroom alone in the dark. This isn't a movie, it's not a novel. This is the truth of what happened on a remote farm in Germany in 1922, a secret no one has ever solved. Where you're sitting right now, comfortable, feeling safe, that feeling will vanish after hearing this story, because I'm about to tell you how one man murdered an entire family and then lived in their house, in their beds, eating their food for 4 whole days, as if nothing had happened. Let's start with the farm. The name is Hinterkaifeck, in the Bavaria region of Germany, in the middle of a dense forest, kilometers from any neighbor, the kind of place where if you scream, only the trees hear you. The year is 1922. World War I had ended just a few years before. Fear was settled deep in people's hearts. The Gruber family lived on this farm. Old Andreas, his elderly wife Cecilia, their widowed daughter Victoria, and Victoria's 2 children, 7-year-old Cecilia, named after her grandma, and 2-year-old Joseph. There was also a maid, but she comes into the story later to die. The family were simple farmers. They woke up, fed the animals, worked the fields, went to sleep at night. But in March 1922, strange things started happening. Things so strange that no one has ever understood them to this day. First sign, noises from the attic. Old Andreas would say to his wife, "Do you hear that? Noise from upstairs, like someone walking." Old Cecilia would listen. "Yes, you're right, but no one goes up to the attic. There's only old stuff up there." They would climb the stairs to the attic, light a torch, look all around. Nothing, just dust, cobwebs, and old boxes. But on the floor, the dust was disturbed in places, like someone had been standing there. They'd come back down. At night, the same noise, tap, 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 like someone waiting. Second sign, footprints in the snow. They wake up in the morning, fresh snow has fallen, a white blanket covers everything. Andreas opens the door, and his breath catches. Clear footprints are in the snow, starting from the woods, coming straight to the house. But here's the weird part. There are no footprints going back, meaning someone came from the woods, entered the house, and then didn't leave. He was still inside. Andreas searches the entire house, every corner, every shelf, finds nothing. But the footprints clearly said someone had come and hadn't left. Third sign, the house key goes missing. One day, the main door key disappears. They search the whole house, can't find it anywhere. Old Cecilia gets worried. "Where's the key? I always leave it right here." But what was even stranger was that after the key went missing, no doors were broken. All the doors were fine. The lock was fine. So where did the key go? And if someone took it, who was it that could come and go without breaking in? Fourth sign, the animals act strange. The cows suddenly get scared. When Andreas goes to feed them in the evening, they stay huddled, eyes wide, staring into the corners of the stable, as if someone else is there. The dog barks for no reason, wakes up at night and starts growling. But when Andreas goes out with a torch, he finds nothing, just darkness and silence. Fifth sign, the maid runs away. Amidst all this, the family's maid suddenly quits for no clear reason. On her last day, she said, "I can't stay here another day. Something's not right in this house. It scares me." Andreas asked, "Why? What did you see?" The maid shook her head. "Nothing, just a feeling, like someone is always watching us, quietly, hiding. I'm sorry, I can't stay." And she left for good. A new maid came in her place, Maria Baumgartner. poor woman had no idea she was coming to work her way to her death. Now listen closely, because this is where the scary story turns into a real nightmare. March 31st, 1922, Friday evening. The family ate dinner, had a normal conversation. No one knew it was their last meal. It was cold outside. The darkness had thickened. Maybe Andreas looked out the window towards the dark trees of the forest. Maybe he thought he should call the police tomorrow, tell them about these strange events. But tomorrow never came. The killer was already in the house, maybe hiding in the attic, maybe in some corner of the barn. He was waiting for the right moment, when everyone was asleep, when there would be no interruption. It was around 9 p.m. Andreas went towards the barn, probably to check on the animals. He opened the door. It was dark inside, just the faint light of a lamp. That's when the shadow emerged from behind, quietly, slowly. Andreas felt something, turned, but by then it was too late. The killer had a mattock in his hand, a heavy iron tool, a cross between a pickaxe and an adze. He swung it with full force onto Andreas's head. A thump sound, then the sound of a skull cracking. Andreas fell down without a sound. Blood began to flow. The killer stood there, breathing hard, but his hands were steady. He knew it wasn't over. 5 more people remained. He went to the house, opened the door. Old Cecilia was cleaning dishes in the kitchen. The killer gestured to her, probably said, "Come, look at Andreas, he's hurt." The poor old woman, without thinking, came out, ran towards the barn, worried about her husband. The second blow, as soon as she arrived, straight to the head. She fell down, too, next to her husband. Now it was Victoria's turn. She was probably putting the children to sleep. The killer came back into the house. He told Victoria, "Come quickly, your parents are hurt." Victoria panicked. She ran towards the barn. Her 7-year-old Cecilia also ran after her, with her mother. Inside the barn, darkness, just the flame of a lamp flickering, and 2 bodies on the ground. Victoria tried to scream, but the sound stuck in her throat. The killer came out from behind the door. The mattock rose once more, came down on Victoria's head, then on little Cecilia. The girl struggled for a few seconds, fought the killer, but she was a child, 7 years old. What could she do? After the final blow, she too lay still. Now the killer had 4 corpses in front of him. Blood spread on the barn floor, deathly silence all around, and he was breathing hard. He hid all 4 bodies one by one under a pile of hay, as if nothing had happened. Then he walked back towards the house. Inside the house, 2 people remained now, the new maid, Maria, and 2-year-old Joseph. Both were asleep, unaware. The killer went to the child's room first. Joseph was sleeping in his bed, an innocent face, smiling in his sleep, maybe dreaming a dream. The killer showed no mercy. The mattock rose, fell. The little body jerked once, then went still. Now it was the maid's turn. Maria was sleeping in her room. It was her first night in this house. New maid, new place, a new beginning to life. What did she know that this would be her last night? The killer entered the room, killed Maria in the same ruthless manner while she slept, without saying a word. Now the entire family was dead. 6 people, 3 generations, all finished within 2 hours. But the story doesn't end here. The real fear starts now. The killer was now alone amid 6 corpses in the darkness of the night with blood-stained hands. Any normal person would have run as far as they could, but this killer wasn't normal. He did a strange thing. He stayed, lived in their house for 4 days. Think about it. He slept in their beds, ate food from their dishes, wore their clothes, changed their life. The first night, the killer first went to the kitchen. He cooked food, probably the same food the family had eaten in the evening. He served food on the table, sat alone and ate. Deathly silence all around, and he was eating peacefully. Then he took care of the animals, fed the cows, gave them water, cleaned the stable, as if he were the real farmer, as if this were his own farm. The second day, morning came. The killer woke up. Maybe he bathed, changed clothes, then went to the kitchen, made breakfast, ate. In the afternoon, he went outside. His footprints were left in the snow. He went towards the woods, maybe walked for a while, then came back. And the most terrifying thing, he brought back a newspaper, a new one that wasn't in the house before, a Munich newspaper. He read it, relaxed, like someone on vacation. The third day, the killer lit a fire